Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kaiserreich. I have reconfigured who owns what. I don't like the random ownership of Hiroshima by the Chinese and then nothing else. So I gave them Hokkaido, and then I gave the Americans Kyushu. Which, sure, I don't know, that makes a little more sense to me. It doesn't make infinity sense, but based on like what felt like actual contribution, sure that makes sense. Now the Americans have a place they can go to, like, actually leave. And what feels like a fairly plausible jumping off point for them. I could have traded that off, but, like, in terms of actual war contribution, seems pretty plausible. Japan. They are, you know, not a great spot, all things considered. Whereas I am in a wonderful spot. I own 3 carriers, a battleship, a battlecruiser, 3 light cruisers, 15 destroyers, and a random submarine, which I am now going to transfer over to subs 2. It's not interwar subs. It's probably really bad, but, you know. Subs are subs, okay? Alright. Do we need more aluminum? We don't. Said we could get some glorious other stuff. Alright. We're going to stick around in
Yes, sir.
Japan for now. Yeah, see, now the Americans can actually get to their own territory. Permanently exiled. Well, that is quite the turnaround. I did not anticipate us to get to make off like bandits during that peace deal, but that's what happened. I am impressed. We no longer have, we lost a lot of guys as a result of that conflict. We probably need to demobilize our economy at some point, though I'm going to wait as long as we possibly can. We can re-accelerate the timer. I'll wait for the Japanese to actually have an army.
Listen up.
And then you can just defend. Just defend the Alright. Fate of the Emperor. With the finalization of the 3 branches of the new governmental system, the future of the Japanese throne must be discussed. While Hirohito does undoubtedly bear responsibility for prosecuting the war against us, true justice would likely leave him dead or in prison for life, and with us with an impossible public order problem in our hands. Many of our people still, however, clamor for the complete abolition of the imperial institution, blaming them for the lives lost in the costly invasion of their home islands. Doing so would satisfy their lust for revenge. Our diplomats, and even most generals, on the other hand, advised against it, suggesting instead we either allow the royals to continue in a symbolic position, or at least only force Hirohito's abdication, lest we face a potentially permanent insurrection against our collaborators. We're just going to leave him on the throne. And we can always force him to advocate. Yeah, we're going to leave him on the throne, but transfer sovereignty to the people. Because I think we have very high stability either way. Yeah. I think that having base of 95 is actually fine. Ah, rip. Man, that is like one of the most ratchet invasions of Japan, pardon my French, that I've ever actually launched. Hold on. Let me just naval bomber standing by. What are we doing? Are we done? Alright. Well, we can breathe a sigh of frickin' relief. What if anyone else wants to mess with us? I would say probably not. I think the Reds are a little bit busy. Oh, hey, they're actually doing okay, though. And similarly, Moscow is, super busy. So, I don't know why they would do that. Yeah, I probably should have gotten that fuel gain per oil boost or whatever. We're gonna, speaking of that, we're canceling all our oil imports. We don't need those. Albania's capitulated to the French. I think that's like the second time that's happened. The Australasians keep landing invasions here, and that keeps going nowhere. Oh boy. Hey, we can train more guys. That's cool. Train 2 infantry divisions, why not? Deploy them in Manila. I kind of want to see how World War III actually breaks out, like, or how it works out. It's pretty cool that Czechia, like, has gone from, like, this little rump state to, like, a full-on, like, it now controls most of its actual territory. That's pretty neat. I like that. I think we're gonna... build more infrastructure as a long-term plan. There we go. Yay, we did it. Workers' Commonwealth of America. That's crazy how evenly matched these forces are. I'm actually find that pretty interesting. Better scout cars. I'm just gonna keep going. Man, I have no idea how this is gonna end. How is this war looking? Yeah, it's just as horrifying as I remember. East Prussia's capitulated again. Great work, guys. Yep. This time it's the Italians who've landed fruitlessly in East Prussia. Probably fruitlessly. I would guess fruitlessly. Uh-oh. Commonwealth of America has canceled their non-aggression pact with us. Me no likey. What? How is the opinion? They like us because we improve relations with them. Let's keep doing that. This doesn't do much, but, we don't have anything else to spend our political power on. So I'm just gonna improve relations with everyone who's like adjacent to me. As we make our little league of neutral states. Would it be up to me, I would make a faction involving me, Japan, and Siam. Maybe invite the Chinese, and we would together be the get out of our hair, please faction. Yeah, like together that represents a pretty good block. Yeah. Fate of the Japanese imperial family. Following the regime change in the former Empire of Japan, the fate of the Yamato imperial family became uncertain until yesterday, with the conclusion of the special diet session of the State of Japan. It's decided that the emperor is the state symbol of the state, and the Japanese people, and in the wider sense, the imperial family, could consider it carry out public and official duties, but not have any role in the new government. To emphasize this in extraordinary radio speech, Emperor Hirohito publicly renounced his own divinity, stressing the ties between the throne and his people have always stood upon mutual trust and affection, not on mere myths and legend. One era ends, another begins. Oh, and the Czechs lost everything just as quickly as they gained it. Will they gain it back? Who knows? That's a big mystery. Seesaw, seesaw, back and forth. I want nothing to do with this. Oh, we should also, like, train up all our guys. I forgot to do that. Seems important. We're gonna wait for the Japanese to be able to have a military of their own before we leave, but, you know. Hey, Czechia's capitulated. They rose so high and fell so low. That's impressive how things appear to be turning around for the Reds. Holy guacamole. Oh man, what a mess. What a total mess. Korea has canceled the non-oppression pact with us, obviously. Huh, they're angry at the Union of Brazil. Why? Union of Brazil is pretty near the Philippines, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Alright, we're gonna demobilize our economy now. We've done a good amount of work. Oh, we've exceeded our unit capacity. Whoopsie. And that's bad. We'll remove some of our divisions. Which ones? We will have to find out. I think we maybe do not need these Marines anymore. Need to disband 2 more. Some of those guys had awards. Well, whatever. These mountaineers. I don't think we're gonna fight another war. I think I may be done with this campaign.
Attention.
This will probably be our last episode. I would love to see how this war in the West even goes, but, like, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I think we're going to be stuck in, like, an eternal hell stalemate. And this is not a world conquest game. As I said before, it's not happening. East Prussia's capitulated. That's a third invasion, this time from the Iberians. That's so funny that that keeps happening. All right, man, the Reds are on a roll. Do we want to send an attaché? I'm just gonna stay out of it. I think that the people clamor for peace. Peace into neutrality. Let them tear each other apart. I don't care. The Greeks have their capital in Constantinople. You know, the more things change the same, the more things stay the same. I like how they can core this. Does this make any sense? I mean, in a game that doesn't allow ethnic cleansing, not really. If somebody really did that, this would not be nice. It would be very ethnic cleanseful. Because something tells me the Turks that currently reside in that city would not be super happy with, you know, with the situation. They might complain a tad. Nah, I don't need that. That's fine. Alright. How are we doing? We're good. We don't actually have carriers to, like, execute air operations should we want to, though I don't know why we would. Excuse me. We have enough frickin' convoys now, so we can start building. I'm gonna change this to a fight cruiser. Actually, no we won't. We're gonna make advanced light ships. Yeah. Gonna be kind of an all-rounder. I think not really focused on anti-submarine warfare. I need to make a decision. I think it probably should be. Yeah. Maybe design is too expensive. I don't have any naval experience. It's so funny. I'm just gonna leave that up. I don't know, make more subs. And I don't know. Give me a convoy. That's subs 3. And this is subs 4. Whoops. I'm gonna have to make that again. Whatever. No, I won't. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm gonna quit after this. I think I'm still playing Hearts of Iron 4 like any of this matters. It won't. I'm impressed by how much the Reds have turned things around. It must be all those portraits of marks that they have sitting around summoning 500 guys every week. But again, like, I am not confident that this ends ever. I'm not making any tanks. It's not happening. Experimental rockets. Sure. Whatever. Yeah. I should have researched more fuel refining like forever ago. But it's not like I'm not using almost all the tech that I researched. I mean, I'm talking a lot of smack about the Reds being super cool now, but like the I don't know, the Greys, the the Germans, the Ruskies still hold Berlin. So, you know, I'm not that impressed. Yeah, I think this series is probably out of surprises. East Prussia has capitulated. I love East Prussia and its complete capitulation every time anyone lands in Königsberg. Their only place with victory points. It's so funny. Oh, man. Alright, I'm legitimately just gonna call it here. Like, that's it. That's this Let's Play. I know I normally don't end Let's Plays at points like this, but A, I think there's gonna be a new version coming out. B, I might go back to Age of Empires. I've been playing that more on the side, so I might play a little bit more of that campaign because I'm a little bit better at the game now. And see, like, what the hell else am I supposed to do? I don't know. Fight the Reds, I guess? I don't know. I'm not doing that. Either way, I'm going to see you in the next... I will see you in the next Let's Play. If you like this Let's Play and are somehow still listening to me talk... Oh, hi. People don't usually watch these videos for that long. Also, I am happy that you're watching. Thanks. Sub. And I've done a bunch of Let's Plays like this. Check out my channel. I have a bunch of playlists of various times I've played the Chinese, I've played the Americans, I played the Germans, I played the French until the game broke. I haven't played the Russians yet. They're on my short list. I might also go back to China. I've played India. I might try a Let's Play in, like, Africa. I like bouncing around, like, not just playing in Europe or in the United States, but like really playing anywhere because there's a lot of cool stuff. Right, I played a bunch of Bukhara games. Literally, I've played that. That's like the nation I've played the most on this channel is freaking Bukhara. I don't know. It's a random Central Asian state. It doesn't, like, it's not called Bukhara anymore. And doesn't really exist as the thing that it is. Either way, check out some of those Let's Plays. They're really fun. I play other games that you probably don't give a fuck about, but, you know, I do. I was just talking about one. Age of Empires. I also play random indie games that I like that no one ever watches. And then I also played an XCOM game that people did not watch. That was pretty fun. I enjoyed those. And I will be honest. I care a little bit if people watch this, but mostly the reason I do this is like, don't try to make it big as a streamer. Really, don't bother. Or a Let's Play or whatever. Just find the joy of playing the game. If no one watches my videos, I don't care. I care a little because, like, I do put some effort into uploading them. But if a video gets over 10 views, I feel fine. Like, if anyone likes or comments, I feel fine. Because I'm like, great. Somebody watched me play a video game. We did it. We're done. And, like, the reason for that is the reason I do these Let's Plays is mostly so that I can, like, The reason I do these Let's Plays is mostly so that I have an excuse to play these games that I want to play, but then I would get, like, bored with or not bother to try to finish, and it wouldn't matter. Either way, we're going to leave it here. In April of 1952, the security of the Philippines has been, secured, though the World War III wages on, and it may bring an end to all human life. Only time will tell, but we are not going to stick around to find out. Bye-bye.